Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Cakeron's Adventure Gaming. My name is Chris, and we are continuing with this new game called Haven Moon. And a couple things that I was able to do that I'm quite happy to find out, and that is there was the ability to do some key binding. So I am no longer going to be using the mouse to move around. I can use the mouse to click on items, but I'm not going to use the mouse. I am able to use the WASD keys, which is even better because not only can I move forward and back, but I can also go striving left and right, which is great. So it's going to be so much easier to move around. So we got a lot accomplished last time, and so we are going to continue to move forward in the game and see if we can find out what to do in this new area. So last episode, things seemed to be moving along quite nicely, actually. So thanks for coming back. I do really appreciate it. If you're a regular user, thanks for coming back. If you could click like on the video on the YouTube channel, that would be excellent. It's down there in the bottom right. But definitely follow me if you haven't. I'd love to see you come back if this is your first time watching. Thanks for all my regular subscribers on Twitch too. It's always nice to chat with people in the chat area. So let's resume the game, shall we, and find out what it is that we need to do from here. Let's bring this back into play. Whoa! Moving around like crazy now. I'm a crazy man. All right, so yeah, so what we were able to do is get into this new area. We opened up this door with the code, and we are somewhere new. So let's see where this goes. Pretty music. Kinda like. This does very much remind me of like the old Myst, and even this is very Rivenish too, you know, kind of being in the islands. Yeah, so some of my observations are it's very much so like Riven, very much so like Myst. The storyline reminds me a lot of Quern, where you're sent through a portal and you know, you are here kind of against your will in a way. These look like power grids, like electricity or something. Those look like the same things that are on those weird cylinders. Yeah, but you're kind of here against your will, and you don't really know what to do. You got this guy that's telling me that he's the last survivor of his planet because his planet blew up. And that's kind of sad. You know, who wants to be the last known survivor of your planet? So much happier that I can use the WASD keys, because that was really, really annoying. Okay, before I go up those stairs, let's go over here. This might just be another circle, but you never know. Sometimes things are hidden. Yeah, I can't go in there any. There's another one of those. Very peaceful and serene place, though. Okay. Well, here is another one of these little things. And that clearly opens up a door. Well, that's interesting. When the mouse hovers over that as an active thing, I can't move until I move my mouse around. Which is kind of weird, but... Before I go in there, let's just see if there's anything else. Huh. I can go down. Oh. I can go for a swim. Who knew? That's kind of interesting. All right. Let us see. Don't see anything else out here other than being able to look around. It's very pretty. Almost like this is in a little moat kind of a thing, you know? It's like a moat that surrounds this little... Oh, and I can hold shift and move faster, which is awesome. Gotta love that. Okay, so I can go up and I can go around. Let's just look around. I don't really want to touch much of anything. It tells me if I can interact with stuff, so I mean, clearly that makes it... kind of loses some of the mystery. Oh, that's a key. Oh, I see. So it does kind of tell me what I have there at the bottom. But I guess I can't necessarily select what I'm using. It will just automatically populate it, I suppose. Okay, so that doesn't want to stay there. Now can I click? No. Okay, so my mouse doesn't appear back up. So it fits there, but it doesn't let me do anything with it. Fair enough. Got to find somewhere else for it. Oh, this is like a massive library. Want to scour around here. You know, you never know. Sometimes these games where they have libraries like this, there's one book that you can impact, and I almost am afraid to just wander around. Maybe there's a hidden, you know, hidden room, a hidden passageway by clicking on a particular door. You never know. Right? You never know. I love libraries. Libraries are really fun. I was just watching the other day about how you know, before the world of the internet, we would have maybe not necessarily a library like this, but many people had like one long shelf of encyclopedias. I wonder how many of you remember having encyclopedias. I do. I remember having encyclopedias that were used regularly. So I was a kid in the 70s and a teenager in the 80s. And we used the encyclopedias all the time to do our book reports. So encyclopedias were what you used to get information on anything that was in the past or common knowledge. However, if you wanted to get anything that was considered to be recent news, that's when you had to go to periodicals. And the only way that you could go to periodicals was to go to the library. And you could also rent out books too, but yeah, so periodicals. What is this? That's just a... Is that like a monkey? Oh, for a minute I thought it was a teacup. Who'd want to drink out of a monkey's head? That would be kind of weird. Yeah. I'm gonna do something else here real quick. I'm gonna let some friends know what I am doing. All right. So, a nice chair. Not really seeing anything. I might be wasting my time here, but you know, you never know. You want to check and find out if there's anything at all in these things. I think I already did this one. It's interesting how they have some empty spaces here, but all right. Have I gone around completely yet? I don't think I have. Books, 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 and more books. So I wonder if this is this professor's personal library. I guess, is this the area called the laboratory? The laboratory? Can't remember. I think so. I have to go back and find out. I can't remember exactly what island this is. Okay, so now we've come all the way around. So it doesn't appear that there's anything special about that that room. So let's go up here. So we see that blinking twice. So this looks like some type of observation area. More reading. Okay. I discovered a new island during a boat trip across the stormy zone nearby the base island. The conditions are very bad over there because of an incessant rain and storms, but I was able to build a lightning research facility. I have developed a new system that could capture the storm's energy and transmit it to Menra. The lightnings were captured using an antenna grid, each equipped with a condenser that transmits the energy to an electrical cannon. Once triggered, this cannon fires an energy beam directed to a reception antenna on Menra. This conception of this cannon was not an easy task, and during the tests, the beam missed its target more than once, causing major damage on the surrounding area. Oh no. See, that's the danger with doing, you know, certain types of tests. You don't want to destroy the environment. That tends to be, anyways, the challenge with research and technological advances is you don't know whether or not you're doing damage to the environment or not. In addition, some condensers get damaged regularly, producing an erratic current that causes the circuit to break. But the final result exceeded my expectations. It surpasses all of our previous energy production means. At the same time, my other experiments on electricity transmission gave unexpected results. I discovered a way to circulate matter in an energy beam. After much research on this phenomenon, I was able to work out a teleporter network allowing instant travel from one island to another. The required amount of energy for teleportation is so high that I had to dedicate a part of the antenna grid to power the system. I wonder if the antenna grid is that grid that I saw like in the water. So he can teleport instantly from one island to the other. Here's how the teleporters work. Through an energy beam, all matter contained in a sphere is instantly swapped. Swapped. That sounds so mist-like. Almost seed-like. And I know this game came before Abduction and before Quern. I don't know. With the matter contained in another distant sphere. The beam is positioned using concentrators that must be oriented towards each other, taking into consideration the bounces of the beam in the magnetosphere. To find good orientation coordinates, I added a beam optimal path detection system to the telescope. It indicates which coordinates to use. Just aim the telescope at the destination's teleporter and search for its emitted signal. Teleportation worked well for the Cannon Island and the House Island, although it seems that the storms interfered with the Cannon Island's telescope signal, so I had to manually calculate its coordinates. Since my arrival, I have noticed strange phenomena. Sometimes a very loud sound coming from the ocean could be heard, followed by a period of complete calm and stillness. I hope to find the cause of this phenomena. Also, the zone where the islands were set up isn't as calm as I have expected. Storms are happening more and more frequently, causing a few troubles, like the loss of one of the supply transport's airships. To take shelter during these storms, I built a house on a high structure which is reinforced with a thick metallic shield. This house can be opened and closed using a pneumatic system that can be activated with a special key. For safety reasons, the activation system and the code of the key safe are hidden. The island's teleporter can also be disabled from the house. Interesting. Okay. Well, so I'm kind of curious. I'm wondering if, based on this letter, so here's how the teleporters work. Through an energy beam, all matter contained in a sphere is instantly swapped with the matter. The beam is positioned using concentrators that must be orientated towards each other. This is interesting. I'm kind of wondering how I can get to certain places here. All right. So it doesn't look like there's anything else I can do here. So I've got to figure out how to get to these other islands, I guess. And what to do with this key. Oh, does this just shut the door? Maybe I needed to have the door shut before I did this? No. Okay. So all that did was shut the door. Okay. So it says these transmitters have to be like oriented towards each other. How do you orientate them towards each other? Because this one, it doesn't look like I can actually move it. It almost seems as if this one... Like, I can't really do anything with this. The other one, it seemed like I could move. Perhaps. There's nowhere else I can go, right? I can't go around. No? Okay. Nowhere else I can go down here? No. It stops me. Two doors. Interesting. Or ladders, not doors, but ladders. Alright. No, there's no control for this. It just takes me back to the original location, right? Alright, well, let's go back. And let's see if I can go anywhere else. I still haven't, you know, I don't know if it sounds like the beginning phases of this game are going to be, I guess, to find out, see, finding out how everything works has got to be step one, because clearly that can't be all that there is to do, right? Alright, so this is the base. I was just at the lab. Can I go to the house? Let's see if that will let me go to the house. What was that? It's like a telephone rang. Is there a telephone in here? Does that just mean I can't go there? Do I have to go to the lab first? Since I was at the lab, like, you go from the... And that doesn't just work at all. Okay. Alright, let's get this back to the base. Okay, these controls are not intuitive. But that did click it on. Alright. Can I go to the cannon? Okay, so that is taking me to the cannon. Does this turn? Because it seems like I'm going in the same direction. Or just the cutscene make that happen? I guess the cutscene makes it happen. Alright, well, here's a new place. Oh, and this is that storminess that they're talking about. New music. Eerie, foreboding music. This is scary. Dark. Definitely dark and stormy. Door there and a door there. Alright, left is always right. Let's go left first. Can we go in here? I can. Oh, once again, I need power. I got no power. It's not gonna work. So how do I get this power turned on? Is this shut? Do I have to shut the door? I guess not. Alright. What is in here? Oh, this is how I have the key. All right, well, I have a key. And that does not open. Do I need to shut this? I think the answer is no. Well, let's go this way. Oh. Man, they want me to go out in that? Are you crazy? Man, they want me to go out there? I would never do that. You want me to go out in this rain? Looks like there's a door in there for that tower. Oh, there's the cannon. Holy crap, there's like stuff happening everywhere. Oh, this is gonna be something where I've got to move all these things around to get me somewhere, I bet. This is the grid. This is the grid. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. I gotta go back and look at the grid. I gotta go do that. That's what I think needs to happen. That's my guess. I mean, I could just move these around, but I don't think that's gonna be what I need to do. This is the grid. Because if I start moving these, I bet you anything. See? They start moving. I bet you there's a way that it needs to be set up. I bet you that's what it is. So I'm going to have to go back and look at that and write that down. Oh yeah, see? Because you can come here and go out there and do things and blah, 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 blah. Alright, that's going to be what I need to do. And this won't even let me open. I bet you having that a certain way maybe will open up the entrance to the cannon. So let's do that. Let's go back. Let's go back to the main area and let's look at the map. Let's look at the grid. All right. We're getting somewhere. We're doing something. Let's see. Let's see if there's a way that I can... I wonder if the Steam overlay will let me snap a photo of it. That would be excellent. I'm going to come up here. Where was it? This. So where did we arrive in Cannon Island? Can I take a picture of this? Okay, so the Steam overlay works. F12 while in game to take screenshots. Will that work? Screenshot saved. View screenshots. Well, that's not fun. Why is it, like, so weird? Can I see that better? Oh, okay. There it is. Alright, so I've got my screenshot. So I need to kind of find out, where did we enter? Was it here? I don't want to say that was it, but I guess I can look at it back. But see here, this seems to be like how you need to position these things for proper electricity. That's just gonna be my guess. So let's go back. Let's go back over there and see if we can do something with that. Taking the tram. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited. I'm excited. Not really excited, but, you know, whatever. So I'm curious to know. So this is where where. Just trying to get my bearings on. So. Where am I right now? This looks like the square building. That looks like the roundish building. So that's the square building. This is the roundish building. Oh, is this the little thing that connects them? Maybe this is the thing that connects them. So that must mean this is like the connector. And I can technically walk over here to this door. So, am I standing here right now? I need to get them to look like that and then have that one over there like that. I mean, that's all I can go on right now. So let's see if I can arrange these in that type of a pattern. So is it this one that needs to go back? Well, that almost looks like the way they were set up originally, so hold up. Oh, what does this do? What have I done? Oh, do I need to have all these turned on? So I need to figure out a way to get to him first. I see. Okay. These things all somehow transmit power. Wish there was a way for me to tell which way is what here. This is very, very interesting. And so maybe I need to figure out a way to take that one to get over there first. Because what does this thing look like? And do the lines have to follow? Well, that's not possible because that's going to turn, right? I mean, if you have one that's turning, is it going to be like... So this can't be directional in nature. Huh. Yeah, I don't understand this yet. What am I doing? I mean, it doesn't seem like I read any instructions about this. How does that one turn? I mean, do they all have to be turned on a certain way? I don't understand. So it's not like they're pointed towards the light, right? Because there's... I mean, I could try that. It would be nice if they, like, turned on or something. I guess the next question is there a way to get to that one? Is there a way to get to that one? That one straight and that one straight. I could do that. think that's the way I want it. Not that I know what it means. I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna point these all towards the lights. That's all I have to go on. And the only one I don't think I've done is that one. So let's figure out how to get there. Okay, so to get to this one, I need these two to be swung. Alright, so that would be this one. And I think this one. Alright, and that'll get me straight there. Whoa. But I heard turn that one off. That doesn't seem like it's done anything though now. I have no idea what I'm doing. Why does this door not want to open up? Alright, so what am I missing? So these haven't done anything at all that I can see. So am I missing something else? Oh, maybe I turned on the power. Now that I flipped all those switches, is the power on? Oh, it is. Oh, but it's fluctuating. Hmm. Wow. I wonder if it's fluctuating because it... Is it too strong or is it not strong enough? So what happens if I flip one of these switches? Well, now I have consistent power. Well, now will it work? Okay, so now the teleporters are powered. Now, do I have access to this yet? No, I don't. So perhaps I need to now teleport somewhere? And there's nothing to do here, right? I can't, like, shut this door and do anything? Well, let's just go see if there's anything going on with the teleporters. Well, this is cool. We got something accomplished there. I guess I managed to turn on the power to the teleporters. We don't know anything about how the teleporters work. Oh, and you know what? Before I try anything here with this one, because this one has some type of controls, let's go back to the lab and let's see if we can put that coordinate key thing in there. Let's just try that. Because I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm very curious indeed. As far as how that might work out. I don't know. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. Will it do anything if I put this in here? No. Didn't like that. Okay. I didn't know if that was related to the teleporters or not. I just wanted to try it and see. So let's go back. What is that called? The gate? Let's go back to the gate. And then I think we're going to call this one in a second here, but... I just noticed that there's a ladder down there when the thing is moved. I wonder if you can get down there. Huh. Like, if you teleport instead of taking the tram, you might be able to get down places. That's something to keep in mind. Right, so now what's going on with this teleporter? I mean, do I have to type in coordinates? I mean, clearly this is the teleporter. But I guess we're going to have to figure out how these teleporters actually work, right? See, I can't put that thing back in there to unlock it. So it said something about the telescope gives you the coordinates. So I'm wondering Okay, but we have like 3 things. Does that mean that there's 3 teleporters? So this is a horizontal and a vertical coordinate, and you get it from looking at the thing over there. So we are kind of looking at the beacon right now, right? So right now, the telescope is looking at the beacon. And I want to say that... Oh, this is the signal meter. Okay, so if I were to... And we're at 0. Let's see here. Oh, this stinking thing. Hold on. Sorry about that. Something popped up on my thing. This is not the most intuitive, or it's intuitive, but it's not the most functional. Okay, so if I go over, will it start to give me a signal? I guess it's really not. That is so weird. So, is what I have to do I need to find how the signal works? Not really giving me anything at all. Oh no, it's not what I meant. Come on. Can't really go any lower. Maybe I should go back. Okay, let's do that. Just go back over there for a minute. Which one is Cannon Island? That's telescope. You see, Labrador Island was pretty darn close. Doesn't seem like Cannon Island has one unless it's inside. Telescope Island has its thing here. Theirs is there. I feel like what I need to do is scour around for signals. But how much signal do I need? So all I'm doing right now is a test, and I'm trying to find out if I can see a signal kind of start to appear. I could be going out this completely wrong. Okay, so I don't have anything yet. Shouldn't be this random though. There should be some level. That almost seems like the reason this isn't lit up, maybe this, I don't have any power coming into it yet. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't seem like I'm doing this right. I feel like I'm guessing. Because even when I was pointed directly at the flashing beacon, it didn't give me I might need to go back and reread some things. Because this thing right here is not giving me anything at all. Yeah, it's not doing much of anything. Here's the telescope. This is how I was able to get that signal. So if this is 0, oh, I don't know. I think I'm going to call this one for the moment, though. This is interesting. So we did some good stuff. We were able to get some things accomplished here. Kind of nice to be able to see what was going on. But yeah, so that's Haven Moon. Another hour-long episode. That's kind of a good place to cut this one short. Not short, but just cut this one now. So we did accomplish some things. We were able to do a lot, actually. We got access to the laboratory. We ended up getting that key, and then we ended up getting over to the Cannon Island and got into it. Turned on the power, I guess, to the I'm gonna think the power to the teleporters. So we turned on the power to something, but I guess we'll have to figure out for next time. So until next time, thanks so much for stopping by. Subscribe. Take care. Have a great day. Thank you so much.